you down to play? Come on, volunteers will help you get right to sleep.
Yeah, I answered this motherfucker by accident. My phone started lighting up. I just touched that motherfucker.
Not gonna lie, I called you on accident.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see how I put this motherfucker on speakerphone so I can hear y'all better. Hold on, give me a second.
Well, while he's doing that, welcome everyone to the Timbo Show. This is the Timbo Podcast, and we have Gandhi
and Mark D in here too on the
Mark
Timbo Show.
24. Willingly or unwillingly. So,
man, it was like when I joined the call, everybody hung up. They got scared of a real gangster.
We accidentally called everybody in the group chat at once, and I believe you answered. So that's what we got.
Well, Timbo, while I got you on, you can still hear me, right?
Yeah.
Hey, man, let me show you this goddamn picture of my goddamn cologne setup while I got you on here.
Oh, shit.
How about that?
Okay.
Hold on. Let me find Flex Nation. Put in the general chat. I'm putting in the setup, even though it ain't a gaming setup.
That's fine.
It's a setup.
So, dude, have you noticed that I've been kind of like, I backed off a little bit of the streaming just a bit, because lately my fucking work life has been bonkers, dude. So I
believe it.
I'm tired as hell.
I ain't been on Discord either, brother. I've been in the same boat you've been in.
All right, so chat.
Everybody thought I died.
Damn, dude. Gandhi, can you see where this is? I'll send you an invite to it. Hold on.
No, I'm on a
Gandhi
page.
Hold on, I'm finna put a video up too though. Hold on, I gotta find it though.
Shit, I just invited it. I gotta. Okay, so we can't call people on this group chat anymore. It's gonna call everyone at once, like we did tonight. Yeah. So wait for me to invite you next time, and I'll invite you to the voice chat.
All right, Timmy. I'll send my collection, dog. You just let me know what you think when you see it.
I see it, dude. That's very impressive. I just tagged you in it, Gandhi. Check your notifications.
Let's see here.
I got it.
What one?
I'm watching the video right now.
So the video is about 20 bottles behind because I got about 20 bottles since then.
Right there.
Dude, that is so nice. What got you into collecting cologne?
Compliments.
Compliments? You're like, ooh, she like that
Man,
one.
you smell good.
That's a keeper.
Yeah, and then I just got into it, man.
Huh. Well,
I do a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances, though, man. I don't buy designer anymore. I buy a lot of Middle Eastern stuff.
So you're like you're the hipster of colognes. It's like, yeah, it's imported. You probably never heard of it.
No. I've heard of anything I order, man. I do. I watch reviews all day long, dog.
Man, I used to do that with vapes.
Yeah, I used to watch reviews of vapes, but I got worn out on that, dog. I've been vaping for 15 years.
Yeah, I'm on my thing now. I got my own brands, my own flavors. I know what I like.
Damn,
right.
Nice.
I remember back when they had the Jewels, and we started cracking those bitches open and refilling them.
Dog, I remember when
I
remember when the first sub-on tank came out, dog.
I smoked cigarettes for the longest time. Timbo actually tried to get me on the vapes for a while, and I just wasn't having it.
Yeah. Dude.
Yeah, I switched first. I used to smoke Newports,
I
dude.
started, let's see, what is it, 2025? I started vaping probably around 2013.
I was probably 2016 or 2018, 2019.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo.
And we started on the pins, dog. They had little, instead of like cotton, coils or whatever, they had little wicks that would soak up the juice.
I had maybe 2 cigarettes since like 2018, and both times I didn't finish them.
Yeah.
I'd be outside.
Them was nasty, man. I can't smoke. Yeah. I used to smoke cool menthols and cool 100.
Marble menthols.
Yeah, cool 100s for me, dog.
Scooby, what you getting into tonight?
But all right, y'all. Well, look, I'm gonna take my tired ass bed. I got a lot of typing to do tomorrow.
Both of y'all just fucking talked at once. What, Mark?
Y'all be easy, man. I gotta get to bed. I gotta get some rest.
All right, man.
All right, see you,
Thanks,
Mark.
thanks for jumping
Jimbo.
in.
All right, Mark.
See ya.
All right, y'all. All right, Scoop.
Out. Bye.
Scooby Doodles.
Scoobs, what you getting into tonight?
I was just on Twitch and I was playing Fortnite earlier, like since I got up.
Nice. Well, shit. You ready for the
These
podcast?
motherfuckers that took my knife. Nimbus, leave behind
What
alone.
now, huh?
I said, Scoobs, you ready for the podcast? Gandhi's the host tonight, and he's got a good game for us.
You know my ass is ready for that.
Okay. Well, so I believe that was pretty much small talk. Gandhi, do you have anything going on in your life you want to share? Or world news you want to talk
I'm
about?
supposed to be heading up to Pittsburgh here soon. I got to go build.
You're moving?
No, I'm going to work. I travel for work.
Oh, cool.
I got to build a Gap store right across from an Old Navy in a mall.
Wait.
Did
Did you just say you had to build a yacht store?
Gap, GAP.
Oh, I thought you said a yacht store. Basically the same thing. Well, I got as I was saying before, I got fucking like just swamped with. I got a new field that I'm doing right now, which is door-to-door sales and late night poker games. Yeah, unofficially, we're not using real money. Coppers, shut up. Anyways, but
shit, I run poker tournaments in Georgia, and gambling's illegal there. We found a way around it.
Yeah, allegedly. So I basically started door-to-door sales for solar, and I'm learning that I don't have to only sell solar, and I'm about to become motherfucking rich. If everything goes according to plan, I'm about to get paid constantly. And
I didn't. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said I'm kind of like I'm weighing my options, and I'm basically getting good at one thing at a time. I'm getting out the solar first, but I might start selling roofing on the side. Maybe, I don't know.
I was about to say, I see a lot of those pop up on like Indeed and stuff. Work's been slowing down so much with us at retail contractors that like I'm just like reserving a backup job just in case.
Yeah, it's very easy if you're good at sales.
Well, when I was living in North Carolina, I started thinking about doing that, but the more I thought about it, pretty much the only demographic in our neighborhood was like old people who've owned their homes, been paid off for years and years, living off of government salary or like Social Security and stuff like that. And I just didn't really feel comfortable trying to sell to people like that. But here in Tennessee, where I'm at now, pretty much everybody that lives in this area of Chattanooga is like really into the homestead lifestyle. Like we're not the only ones with a chicken coop.
Yeah.
Like everybody, they got goats and chickens and shit. Like,
dude, Scoobs lives on a fucking farm.
3%. I grew up on a horse ranch.
Scoobs, tell me about your farm.
Grandparents across the street had like 14 chicken houses.
Scoobs, how many animals you got?
40,000 birds apiece.
Huh? I didn't hear anything you just said because he was still talking.
I said, Scoobs, how many animals you got?
Tell me about your farm.
Oh, we have 7 in total.
Nice.
Well, I love them and then we're getting chickens too. So,
yeah, I'm going down in July to pick up some stragglers from one of the chicken houses at my grandpa's house. They come in and they herd all these birds in. I mean, 1 or 2 of them gets out of the wire and gets loose in the house. They just leave them. They're not going to spend, running up and down a 150-yard house trying to catch 2 chickens.
Yeah,
so I'm going to come chase them and throw them in the back of my truck and bring them up here.
You do get fresh eggs, and that's like the best part about it.
Well, that's kind of the plan is once the chickens get settled in, I'm going to start paying my grass guy that comes to cut the grasses every week or so to when he stops by to just reload our feeder bins and take whatever eggs he wants out of there.
Awesome.
Well, shit, I'll sell you some solar panels so you can be off the grid.
I said, the place where we're moving to, I'm excited because it's secluded and I hate neighbors. I don't like people. So it's basically in the woods next to a road. So
gotcha. And by the way, Gandhi, I'm going to heavily use the mute button just because Scoobs is a little more soft spoken. No offense, Scoobs. And we both know how you are and we love you for it. So I hope you don't get offended. I'm going to try to do a
heavily worn.
I'm going to try to do a 33.33% split for talking conversation amongst all three of us. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah. Rod,
Wait a minute. My mic isn't very loud?
No. So Gandhi knows that he likes to talk and he has a lot to say, and we love Gandhi, but sometimes his ears doesn't work. I think he is clinically deaf selectively, and he doesn't hear when other people talk, and so he may talk over some people, and so I'm helping him by muting him sometimes.
Yeah, I tend to rant.
Oh, got it.
I'm a very excitable.
I thought there's something wrong with my mic. I was like, what happened?
Welcome, everybody, to the Timbo Show. My name is Hungry Gandhi. I'll be hosting your games tonight. With us is TimboFlex, our kind and gracious host, and our favorite winner, Scooby, which I'm not proud to say this time because I can't lose this game. We will be playing 3 different games tonight. The first one is Fact or Opinion. I'll give you a statement, and you try to argue whether it is factual or just solely an opinion with no backup.
Okay. Wait, are you saying that Scooby's already the winner and I'm just cannon fodder?
Mind your business. The second game will be Would You Rather. I'll give you 2 options. You pick which one and explain to me why it's the better choice. The third one is Desert Island. There is you have to pick 3 things to survive for 3 months on the island with one other person. And there is a secret adage that I will tell you at the end of that first session. That's a sort of a bonus round for that. Every time that every time that I'm the host, at the end, there will be a bonus points round where I will give you a simple Star Wars question, and you have to explain to me whichever version of the side of it is. We'll get to that. I'll explain it when we get to it. This is solely for my vanity, and the more you know about Star Wars, the happier you will make me, and therefore, the more likely you are to get an extra 3 points.
Okay. So
if you don't know anything about Star Wars, that's fine. Just be really convincing.
Okay, what's the first game?
I know some things about Star Wars.
No, do you, Scoobs?
We got some match then.
I know some things about Star Wars.
But I have to warn you though, it's only for the first 3 movies. So it's I only know things from episode 1, 2, and 3, and that's it.
Okay, I was about to say the first 3 are episodes 1 through 3 because there's a difference.
Well, the ones that came out in like 1999 and 2000.
So not episodes 1 through 3. Episode 4, 5, 6.
Episodes 1 through 3 is what he's talking about. The other ones came out in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, because it says it in the actual movies. Episode 1, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and Episode 3.
Okay.
They're the prequel series.
There you go.
Yep.
Well,
those are the only ones I know about Star Wars.
Well, all of our listeners are fucking nerds, so I'm pretty sure that they're going to appreciate this.
Woo-hoo! Nerds rule, y'all.
Absolutely.
This is the Timbo Show. Let's get our game on. First game, Fact or Opinion. We will do a customary rotation. Since it's Timbo's show, we will let the guest go first. So, Scooby, Fact or Opinion. Social media has actually isolated us more than we were before it existed.
Oh, crap.
You sound like a horse.
Yeah, that's my brain.
Somebody who owned horses, that's very accurate. They did the same thing every time I asked them this question.
I would say it's more of an opinion because there's different ways to use social media, and you don't have to use it all the time. So to me, it's more of an opinion.
Fair enough. Timbo?
Can you repeat the question?
Social media has actually isolated us more than we were before it existed.
Well, that's an opinion because it's subjective.
You have to have a reason.
That's my reason. It's subjective.
I'm going to go with Scooby on this one then, because you actually put some effort into the homework.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I don't think I understand the game. It's my turn to not understand the game. I thought that we were supposed to choose if it's a fact or an opinion.
You have to support your choice.
You do, but I think you have to do like details, maybe? Is that what you meant?
My details were ironclad. That is a subjective statement, so it has to be an opinion.
I
It's a
mean, Tim
statement,
was.
not a
I
reasoning.
mean, Tim kind of had to. That's not a bad. Oh, I don't know. Now, wait a minute. What does subjective mean?
Subjective means that it's not factual. It's subject to people's opinion.
It only applies
Oh,
to certain circumstances.
now
Objective
I didn't even know what it
means
was. I
impartial.
didn't even. Wow, look at me. I didn't even know what that word was. Okay.
Subjective means it's subjective to whoever is whoever's point of view.
There
And you
is
see
no-
why I asked Tim stuff like that?
Scoobs, you have a
There
bad
is no
habit
right
of
or wrong
rooting.
whether you choose one or the other. It's
Scoobs,
just you have to support what your argument is and who has the better argument.
Scoobs, you have a bad habit
Got
of rooting for your opponent. So go for it.
I can't help it. That's just how I am. It's a really bad habit. Moving on from that.
Okay, Tim, you're up. Next one is people should have kids when they're younger than 35 than older than 35.
That is a fact because women go into the infertile. Women have a higher likelihood of going infertile past the age of 38. And when you're trying to plan for it, a lot of things could go wrong in 3 years, and that window kind of closes. And this isn't from a judgmental standpoint, but more of a scientific standpoint that menopause is a thing. And so in order to make sure that you can get as many kids that you want, let's say somebody wants 3, but if they're 35, 3 is going to be kind of rough because they're going to have to go back-to-back pregnancies each year. That's assuming that they do get pregnant each year. That it's not ideal to wait around. Now, if the male wants to wait until the 35, that honestly is just up to that person because a male can shoot strong until he dies. So, but if the couple together are around 35, no, it's not a good idea to wait up until 35.
Okay, maybe I probably should have added that in. Like I'm speaking as a couple, not necessarily individuals. But thank you for separating that. I kind of wrote, and I wrote this. I was like, if Tim plays, he might have an advantage because he did PT training and all that shit. I'm sure some type of biology has come up in his studies.
Negative 10 points as a handicap.
All right, Scoob. Good luck, motherfucker.
Thank you for the encouragement. And my ass is going to be like having to think.
Well, remember, there is no right or wrong, whether it's a fact or an opinion, just your defense.
I have so much mixed things on that.
And to remind you, I went with fact. My vote was fact.
You said after 35 or before?
People should have kids when they're younger than 35 rather than older than 35.
Oh crap! So if you said fact, I can't choose that. No,
you can.
That is an opinion to me.
You can
that,
choose fact if you want to.
That's an opinion because I've met people that had kids at 20 that were pretty. Because to me, it's all about the maturity level of people. And yeah, they say that your brain develops at 25 and shit like that, which I get that. But there is some people that are very mature for their age. So
those guys just stay stupider for longer.
And by the way, Gandhi's claim was that they should have kids before 35.
Oh, should. Yeah. See?
So you're
I just totally mixed myself
that
up.
Younger parents are better off. Basically.
And I agreed, but I said that's a fact, not an opinion, because of science.
Well, you can change your answer with the extra context.
Well, you know what? Sort of what I said. It's kind of a opinion either way to me. But
why?
You're going to need a reasoning. You just call it a lie.
I know. I'm actually trying to think of one. Because I don't do kids. I don't even think about that stuff. So
we've already established you're a liar. So.
Blasphemy!
No, go ahead with your bad self.
Because I don't ever think about children and stuff like that, so I have to literally think about why it's an opinion.
Well, this is an odd demographic to be having this conversation, considering all 3 of us are guys and childless with dogs.
And one of them is not swinging for that team.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know about Tim, but I don't plan on having kids anyway, so.
I probably don't either. I probably actually can't, and I'm not going to adopt.
I don't like kids, and I mean, as far as I'm
I mean, I
aware,
could have kids if I wanted to, but I just don't like kids. So. I think it's an opinion, but yeah, I mean, it's it's an opinion because either way, anyone could do it. So that's my answer, and that's all I can think of.
all right, well, I'm going to give this one to Tim since his was very well thought out.
Duh!
Woohoo!
You should have known Tim was going to get that.
I will give a round of applause for the effort put in by Scooby.
So if I ever
Yeah,
have
you
kids,
see,
I'm going
I'm just
to
like
want.
that.
I'm gonna want a child with my genes that goes bald by 18, so that I can teach that person the
Wait,
bald
18?
way.
I thought you were like 8.
Nah, dude, I was bald. I shaved my head on
Because
my
you had
18th.
hair in those videos on YouTube with you making songs with your friends.
Yep. I
You
shaved my
hated when I
head on
showed
my.
people.
I shaved my head on my 18th birthday because my widow's peak had already started to reach like the back of my head, and I was like
Jason
dude,
Statham level.
this, yeah.
Hey, that's why I shave my head all the time. I hate having my hair because my hairline's way back there.
Hold on. I actually have I have a picture of it. I'm gonna put it up in the chat. One sec. Be right back.
Unfortunately, that's one thing all the males in my family have. Like I'm 36 and I've got silver streaks all throughout my hair, but I have a full luscious head of hair.
I'm
I've got long
33.
hair.
Nice.
Yeah, everybody in my family grays really early. Well, I say grays, silvers, because our hair is pitch fucking black.
Mine came out in high school.
But I haven't lost any hair.
Well, I had so much anxiety in high school. I actually yanked mine out.
I was about to say, please don't tell me you were a hair puller.
I was, yeah, because I had so much anxiety that no one knew I had, and
was it the bad guy on the Charlie's Angels movie?
Nope. I just, for one, I have ADHD, so I was just all over the place, and I just couldn't focus, and I got so, yeah. Long story.
I've been diagnosed with ADD, but they haven't added the H.
Bipolar, motherfucker.
ADD and clinically depressed is a just whole bag of tricks to play with every day when you wake up going, all right, what's fucking broken today?
I would just twist my hair and then yank it out in class.
There it is. All right, everybody look at me in my glory.
Oh my God.
Do you see the chat for this voice channel?
Yeah.
Holy crud. I don't even recognize you at all. That's kind of the point, but yeah.
Dude, it looks like somebody like burned out at a red light on top of your head.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. How old were you there? 18?
I was 18. Yep. Well, no.
Look like you're 22 there.
I was 17. And so on my 18th birthday, I shaved it.
Even his youngest pictures, he always has the same face. He's like the same since probably he was born.
He still has that.
He was probably mostly head when he was born.
Every time. It's that same smile.
Yeah, I'm ageless. I'm a vampire.
True. I'm not even kidding. Your face still looks the same.
Do you guys mind? Do you guys mind if we take a $5 for a second so I can make some kratom? I kind of like rushed into this. I was still getting ready.
But Tim, all he has to make is kratums.
All right, my kratums. All right, I'll be right back. One sec.
Yeah, kratums.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, Scoob, the reason that I got this house up here in Tennessee is for the past like 5 years or so, my dad's been talking about getting close to retirement. And so I started a nest egg fund that he now pitches into. And we've got a couple $100,000 saved up. We're trying to buy some land to start a campground because that's what Dad wants to do when he retires, is just live in the woods, be completely self-sustaining homestead style. But he's going to start building lots as we get everything paid off and lines put in. And
he didn't retire yet?
No, he's 62, about to turn 63 in November.
My dad wanted to well, actually, I think my dad was on Social Security, so before he passed. He passed like in July of 2021, I think, or 2021.
That's still a fresh wound then.
Yeah.
My dad's always been my best friend. Well, aside from my brother.
I mean, well, also it's like, I'm adopted too, so it was like one of those things where people always didn't understand the difference, and they're like, "Oh, well, he don't look like him." It's like, well, you don't have to be blood to be family.
My dad used to fuck with people at gas stations and shit all the time because every time we go in somewhere, he'd be like, "He looks just like you." He's like, "It's weird because he's my stepkid." He wasn't, but
You see how ironic that worked out?
which is ironic because my stepsister
and they probably believed it too.
Yeah, they did for a little while. Sometimes they would catch him, but my stepsister from my mom's marriage actually looks identical to me and my brother.
Wow.
Same dark hair, dark black eyes, skin tone, everything. Like Dad asked, because my stepdad's from Elberton, Georgia, and he goes, "Was I in Elberton about 9 years ago? You might actually have a sister." But that's the whole game plan. We're renting this place out so that we can find us a campground. And once I get old enough that I want to start slowing down from all the travel, then figured we'll have the campground up and running. Dad'll be in his golden years, and I can come take over for him, and he could just sit on the porch with his Australian Shepherd and drink coffee every morning. Go fishing.
Oh, we love dogs. Got 2 dogs.
Yeah, he's got an Australian Shepherd. I have an Australian Shepherd and a pit bull. That's my service animal.
Australian Shepherds are cute. I just sent a picture in the chat.
In the chat. Oh.
In the group.
Why does it look so
that's
confused?
my little Mickey Bean. She's
Ooh,
so cute.
It's a kitty cat.
Yeah, I put my hand up on her face because she was trying to bite me, so I put my hand up so she could take a picture. She's very photogenic.
Nice.
Nimbus, come here. Nimbus.
What else is we're uploading photos of our pets?
That's it.
Yep. Nimbus, that's a cute name.
By the way, Scoobs, did you listen to the podcast episode that you were in on Spotify?
Me, no. I actually rewatched it on YouTube. Me and she was laughing so hard.
Who?
We actually rewatched the video.
Oh, on YouTube, not Spotify.
We did.
What did you think of the episode? Did you like being on it?
I did actually, and then she was like literally going like, "Oh my gosh, you finally came out of your shell!" I said, "Yeah, I know." Shush.
Nice.
So
he's so cute.
Oh,
yeah, Nimbus is the Aussie and Ohana's the Pitbull.
Gandhi, you're gonna appreciate this.
She's so cute.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
She's a little Dobby.
Look at her little self just sitting there, like a perfect posture. Like, hello.
Can I have some food?
She's not a fruit dog.
Can I have some food?
She looks like she's asking for something. Like, can I have something right now?
In that picture, she's wearing a sweater. So yeah, I have given her clothes.
Oh, then she is a fruit dog.
Cute.
Every photo I've ever seen of her, she looks just like that. Just like every photo I've ever taken of Nimbus looks like. I mean, he's named after a cloud because he's nothing but air flowing through his ears. Just that derpy ass look all the time. What you thinking about, buddy? Nothing. All right, are we ready for the next round?
Absolutely.
1 second.
Oh,
One
God.
second. I'm sending something
assertive
real quick.
Scoop said, "Fuck no, wait."
I have to show you my son.
Your dog.
Mm-hmm.
All of these will be put into the podcast. I promise.
That's our baby boy. He's so cute.
You know, that would absolutely make my day if you added to anybody tuned into the podcast to want to post a picture of their dogs.
Everybody post your pictures on the comments on YouTube.
Yeah, and we'll just spend a whole after game session just reviewing people's dogs and how cute they are.
Actually, you know what? We can do what's it called?
You have an extra 3 hours available tonight to talk about dogs.
Fuck, marry, kill.
A dog, ill. Or did you mean the game in general?
Listen, Scoobs, we'll never make it in the internets if we don't get polarizing.
Oh my God. Well, if you guys play that about dogs, I'm not part of
that. Says the person that is named Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, just for the name, I like the show.
Bestiality.
Yeah, And I like the show. That's why my name's that.
You know, when you're plowing, you're like, call me Scooby.
No.
Whenever he's plowing and
You're not. Well, you know what?
As
Shut
soon
up,
as it gets
Tim.
hit,
You're not
he goes,
wrong about
"Ruh-roh."
that part, but see, Tim knows a teeny bit about me, but no, not to the full extent of bestiality, but a little bit. So,
Scooby.
yeah, that. What?
At the very beginning, that first ride, do you go ruh-roh?
No.
Does he?
I don't even talk, really.
Oh. Yeah, I used to be quiet in bed all the time. I don't know what broke that out of me, but now I'm a screamer.
Do you not have a dismount?
Wait, you gotta do it. My favorite is the preacher seat. You stand up on the bed and like you're on a diving board, you just drop down and bounce your ass off the bed and walk out.
Hell no to the no.
I actually totally, now that Tim said that, I might actually use that.
You gotta have a dismount, bro.
Yeah.
No, not about the dismount.
You ain't never heard of a dismount? It's your catchphrase after you do the deed and you blast it. You jump off and you say hallelujah or yes ma'am or whatever your dismount phrase is.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Dismount ain't just a word you say. It's got to be an action, something that leaves an impression, like cut a front flip off the edge of the bed, something like that. Or sit down and drag your ass across.
Or jump off the roof.
Or thank you.
I've never had sex on a roof, so I haven't really had to apply that yet.
Neither have I. I have yet to try that. All right, this podcast got nice and naughty quick.
I've never fucked a roll of sandpaper, but I have had sex on the beach, and trust me, your dismount's always awkward in that situation.
Oh, you that's probably uncomfortable.
I'm gonna
bad fast. Though quick save, you can have sex on the walkway, the wooden walkway that comes down to the beach. Much cleaner. And there's a shower right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about all of our felonies at once.
All of our felonies at once? Oh my god.
Spring break. I read somewhere in the competition or Constitution that it doesn't count on spring break.
Okay. All right. Well, then me in the park didn't matter either.
It's in there somewhere. It's a lot of person. It's hard to read.
Oh god.
I'm gonna name this podcast episode NSFW.
Yeah, I think
you
it was
should.
Like
that's a perfect name.
I think the line was like, "Thou are cool to have sex on the walkway to the beach, bro," is what it says.
That was
in the original document.
Hither.
Semantics.
Thine. I'm just saying biblical terms.
You can raw dog on the beach. As long as you
to be fair, this is like my kind of rush. To be fair, this is actually my kind of podcast that I would like to be a part of.
Thou mayest ploweth thine woman on the beach during the Sabbath, thine which is celebratory of the spring break.
Yeah,
and if now does not
rule. They're still a stickler about that. You can't have sex on the beach, and you can't get Chick-fil-A on Sunday. Those are the two things that are excluded.
Not on. That's Jesus's day.
Oh my god!
Well, depending on which Jesus you love.
Listen, everyone knows Jesus doesn't eat chicken on Sundays.
He might.
Like, can I just get the bread then? Honestly, 90% of the reason I came here was for the crinkle fries.
Nah, listen.
Fries.
Listen.
Wait a minute. Crinkle fries are so good.
Very good contribution. So, I did some research.
Crinkle fries up in the freezer.
Anyways, I did some research, and apparently,
me? Because I watched.
I'm gonna murder you.
People on YouTube.
Scoobs, I'm gonna slap you front hand and then backhand while holding your neck with my left hand. All right. So I did some research, and apparently I asked ChatGPT to do the calculations of how many chickens are killed every single day. And it did a total calculation of 6,800,000, something like that. It was like 6.8 million chickens per day are slaughtered. And then I asked how many for just Chick-fil-A, and it said for just Chick-fil-A, it's half. half of that population.
That
Makes
is
you
so
wonder what's in
accurate.
Zaxby's
Right? Hold on.
or KFC.
Or KFC.
Why was the Popeyes cake and sandwich so good? Was it 90% cocaine?
How many
I never had Popeyes,
chickens
so I wouldn't know.
are
That whole back in like the pandemic
every
and shit when the
day
Popeyes chicken sandwich came out
for
and there was like lines around the building. I finally went and got one, and bro, the hype is real.
Well, they just put a Chick-fil-A where we live, like I think 2 years ago, and it was lined the hell up.
Oh, sorry. It was 2 million per week for Chick-fil-A. 6.8 million total for the world, but 2 million per week are killed every single.
Oh well, that sounds about accurate. It is Chick-fil-A.
That sounds a little low.
How many for the world each day? All right, let me rerun these numbers because I don't want to be.
6.8 million is a little low for the planet.
All right, so 206 million chickens are slaughtered every single day. There was a 6 in there. I forgot the 200 part.
Well, that is our food source.
6.8 definitely more like an American estimate. Again,
70 billion chickens annually. Oh my lord!
Each chicken house that is on our farm is about 40,000 birds per house.
Dude.
Mm.
Dude. Oh my god.
Upwards of 30 houses on that land.
It is a food source, so
that breaks down to 140,000 chickens per minute. So, how many minutes have we been doing this podcast?
How many chickens have died? Yo, that should be a part of your outro every time we do this. Is how many chickens died during this podcast?
Oh my god, that's
just
funny.
like a PETA or what that song with the arms of an angel used to play for the like homeless dogs and shit.
Listen, for any super vegans,
play the Sarah McLachlan song and be like, just public service announcement. 2.3 million chickens died during this podcast.
For any super vegans, this podcast is not for you. You're too small of the population anyway, so we're not worried about you.
You know why? Because of protein deficiency.
Well, there is protein in some vegan stuff.
No, I actually watched a documentary about a bodybuilder who was completely vegan.
Things.
Well, one of my Paul Blackburn is one of my buddies in Florida. He was completely vegan, but it was too hard to keep up with his muscle, and he knows all about it.
No,
I will fight somebody verbally about some protein talk. Scoobs, name a food that you think has protein in it that'll help you build muscle.
None, because I'm not trying to build any muscle, so it doesn't really matter.
Don't be scared now. Come on.
No, I'm serious.
Fun fact.
I already got this big dick. What do I need muscles for?
And wait a minute. What'd you just say?
I said I already got this big ass.
You got okay. Well, that's some really nice news. I was really nice news.
Fun fact: peanut butter is not a complete protein, so peanut butter will not help you build muscle.
Oil?
Well, no, it's just not a complete protein. So it's missing 2 of the main amino acids, and so you need all.
Well, I never said it was full vegan though.
Well,
my
some
answer
peanut
is going to
butter
be nuts.
Nuts. Most nuts are not complete proteins. So you need all 9. You need all 9 essential amino acids in order to build muscle. And so if you're missing any of them, you cannot build any muscle. Technically, protein is in there, but they're not complete proteins. And so a lot of marketing agencies get away with selling to vegans being like, get this powder, like, for example,
8 grams of protein per serving.
Right.
Like on cereal boxes and shit.
I've seen the vegan powders.
It's even more sinister. They sell pumpkin seed protein powder. Pumpkin seed is not a complete protein, and they're selling it to fitness enthusiasts that don't know what the difference between an incomplete protein and complete protein is.
That'll clickbait the shit.
Exactly. And one of my clients brought it to me.
Of the fitness world.
So one of my clients used to be vegan, and she was like, well, I've been taking this, I'm not gaining any muscle, and I think I'm actually losing muscle. I'm like, is that your main protein source? She's like, yeah, because it's so hard to keep up, and I don't want to eat soy because it messes with my estrogen. And I was like, yeah, thank you. But I was like, is that only, let me see the back of that. And it's purely pumpkin seed. And then the only complete protein that vegans can really rely on is pea protein, but that also has its downsides. But I was telling her, I was like, pumpkin seed protein, you will actually lose muscle if this is your main source of protein. Your body replaces its own muscle every single day. You have to eat at least 40% of your lean body mass in grams. So if I weigh 100 pounds lean body mass without fat, I need to eat 40 grams of protein each day. And so I have 200 pounds of lean body mass right now. So I need to eat 80 grams of protein each day. Otherwise, I will lose some muscle that day. And if all of it that I've eaten is incomplete, then it's going to take protein from other parts of my body, which is other muscle, to replace muscle that it's trying to do. So that's how you cannibalize your own muscle. So I get mad about this shit because marketing agencies know what they're doing and fuck them. So that's it. Dude, that's my fitness soap opera.
It's the same thing with like all natural like tags and stuff that you see on foods and stuff.
Or plant-based.
It's not a regulated term. Yeah, it's not a regulated term, so they don't technically have to be true. They can just use it as branding.
Well, yeah.
It's not backed up by any FDA regulations. There's no limit to or minimum that you have to have in your foods. It can be fully even fucking processed, and
you can't really know that unless you work there.
That's like saying great value on something other than the name brands. Like we hiked up the price so we could give you a discount.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what?
It's
the point of all that for me is I like eating, so I really don't care. I eat it all.
We've gotten really far away from your game.
I took a recreational marketing course in our game. I just caught on to what he said.
Oh, yes, we did.
Okay, all right. Well, actually, all right. So I had 2 more questions left on each one of these prompts. I had 3 of them and then 1 alternative in case one didn't work out. But since we just had this conversation, vegetarian is the healthier lifestyle for humans in their ecosystem.
I will let Scoobs go first on this one.
I know how Tim would answer that question.
Since we basically just played the game backwards right now. You answered and then I asked.
Go on, Scoobs.
Give us some of your argument.
You go.
No,
it's your turn, Scoobs.
I went first last time.
Fine. Okay, so the question was vegetarians is a better lifestyle?
Is the healthier lifestyle for humans in their ecosystem. And by in their ecosystem, I mean modern day conveniences, grocery stores, all that shit, not like survival living or any other tangent. Just what every American lives day to day.
An opinion because, well, actually, wait a minute. Fact. To me, I could be wrong in this sense because of what Tim said like 20 minutes ago or 5 minutes ago when we were talking, but don't you eat all the
Remember when I wrote these, I did not think that Tim was going to be playing. Just a disclaimer.
If you think about it, though, I don't think you could be truly healthy with just vegetarian stuff because don't you need all the proteins like meat and stuff like that, whatever they are, and stuff like that. And also you need some carbs. So I don't know. But I don't think it is. So I think it's a fact that it's not. To me,
Tim, be nice.
So,
be nice. The nutritionist motherfucker.
Well, no. Listen.
I don't give a fuck what he says. That's Tim can say whatever he wants. I don't care.
No, so listen. All right. This game is not about the subject matter. It's about the grammar. To start off on whether to decide it's whether a fact or an opinion. Because a fact is something that can be proven or disproven. So something that is definitive and objective. The opinion is something that is subjective or something that is open-ended and up for debate. So for somebody to say that finitely that this way of life is better, that is technically a fact. And so it can be proven or disproven. And I'm not going to agree with it, but I'm going to say it's a fact because of that. And also vegetarians is not the most healthy way and I'm not actually going to say anything that I said before. What I am going to say is that vegetarians' main Well, you could also talk about the morality of animals and everything like that, but you're talking about for the survival of human race and being healthier and not better morally or anything like that, because that would be more in the opinion territory. But if we're talking about health, that's the factual territory. And even though people want to say it's based off of opinion because science is vague, but it is fact. And so the reason why it is not, and I'm going to disprove it, meaning it is a fact because it can be disproven, is that their main argument is that red meat and pork and all these other things cause high cholesterol. And cholesterol is not unhealthy for you. Not even if you're not weightlifting, then it can build up. But cholesterol is actually an essential thing that you need in your body. It's one of the band-aids in your body. So if you get a small tear in your vein, cholesterol then goes to that wall and helps the platelets bind it up so that it can be then healed later on. But it acts as like casting. But if you have too much in your body, then it starts to build up, coat the walls of your veins, and start to plug up those veins. And that can cause a heart attack. But if you are resistance training and constantly tearing muscle fibers, then you need cholesterol to actually help you. It's a recovery agent.
Or at minimum, just walking regularly.
Right. And so
like
it's a recovery agent. And so if you have low cholesterol and you're trying to gain muscle, you're actually not going to gain muscle as good. And you can have a healthy amount of cholesterol. If you started weightlifting and resistance training, you immediately start to lower your cholesterol levels because you're using it up. And so, no, vegetarian is not better, especially because people get tricked by marketing. And that's a fact.
I found those both. One, extremely educational.
That's actually accurate to me.
Yeah, one, extremely educational, and two, very heartfelt, which was just a less explanative version of what you said. So I think both of y'all just made the same argument. It makes me want to give you both a point. But I have an idea.
That's what I was trying to say.
Your God, you can do whatever you want.
Very well.
I do have a fourth prompt, the one that I skipped over to come to this one. So whoever wins this one, instead of having 4 points for this game, whoever wins this one will get the point for the last one, since y'all both did so well.
Okay, so us both doing well kind of canceled it out. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, for one round. And then after whoever wins this will get the point. So that way we have 3 points per round.
What's the score right now? 1-1?
Yeah, 1-1.
All right.
Okay. So since that and this is part of the reason I like having 4, because it gives each person the chance to go first twice instead of one, then one again. So Tim, you're going first. Alien UFOs are real. Oh, and wait, before you start, Tim made a comment that I was wondering how long it would take for anybody to catch on. I'm surprised. I guess he knows me so well. He picked up on it pretty quick within the first round. The wording of what I say is very specific for a reason. When you ask to rehear the question, there's a reason I'm not summarizing. I'm reading it exactly like I wrote it. So pay heavy attention to how I say a thing. Again, he's known me long enough. He knows that I act like
I'll
this.
try.
So he probably picked up on it sooner.
Scoobs, do you know the difference between a fact and an opinion? I'm not calling you dumb. I'm actually asking.
Kind of, yeah.
A fact can be proven or disproven. An opinion cannot.
Opinion is just basically of someone's point of view, technically.
Well, it just an opinion cannot be proven nor disproven. A fact can be proven or disproven.
Let me put it to you this way.
Basically,
Tim's hair is bad.
I got that.
Tim looks good bald is an opinion.
Oh my God. No, I know what those are.
Okay.
Big boy, you're up. Alien UFOs are real. Fact or opinion?
Define alien.
Alien used specifically so that UFOs wouldn't be misconstrued with just the general term that it's unidentified.
Okay.
As in a weather balloon or a military asset.
Technically,
like
the Chinese weather balloon wasn't. Technically, the Chinese weather balloon, it was an alien UFO. It was just alien to the United States. So, are you talking about extraterrestrial? Okay, gotcha.
Yes,
right.
extraterra. Or extremis terra, I guess it would be in Latin.
So this is actually a hard one because this is a definitive one, but we cannot prove it nor disprove it at this moment.
This is why I wanted to ask this one.
So right now, it's an opinion until we can prove it or disprove it. So until we get to the point where they either come or we have the sorry. I made myself.
I watched a lot of anime porn. I think they already have.
Anyways, that was a shout out to the last episode.
Those tentacles didn't get there by themselves.
So until they either show up or we get the technology to vet the entire, universe / everything, it's an opinion. So that is my reasoning.
Very well argued. Scooby Dooby.
Sorry, I was playing with my cat. My real cat. Thank you. Let's see.
Nobody questioned. You decided to bring that up.
Hold up. So you okay, I got it.
I feel like the person that goes first is at a disadvantage because the other person could just mimic. But
I'm not copying
hold on. I am
Scooby.
also very appreciative that Scooby doesn't fucking pay attention, so he didn't hear a word I said anyways.
That's part of the reason that I like having 4 options instead of 3.
I heard what you said. Thank you. I'm not deaf, Tim. I heard you. What I was saying was...
You're talking to the wrong person, Tim. That's why I wanted to have 4 options instead of 3, because
now, what was I trying to say, damn it?
It was back and forth, and one person was always at a disadvantage. I'm sorry, Scoob. We ruined your whole thing.
Now, I actually forgot my own thing I was going to say.
You said that you disagree with me.
Oh, it came back. No. I actually, to me, it's an opinion. And I'm not copying you either, but I actually was going to say what you were going to say before that. Like, we don't know what's out there yet, and it can't be proven or disproven. So, and that's it.
Since his opinion was the same as yours, well, that is an opinion, and the reasons behind it are pretty much copy-paste.
I feel like I explained it better.
Exactly. Except I didn't really say it like the way Tim said it, because
I don't want to credit you and discredit him just because you said what he wanted to say first.
Well, I feel like I articulated it better.
I didn't say you got to do anything.
Part of the
I didn't do anything. I'm just answering the question.
Part of the scoring structure is how well can we articulate it, right?
It is. Actually, okay. Would you like to, even if it's repeating what he said, would you like to articulate? That's all you're going to give me?
Yeah, because that's actually the truth. I'm not actually trying to copy him. I'm just saying that it sounds like it is the way I said it. But to me, it's an actual opinion.
Because
no one knows what's out there. I mean, it's the whole universe and galaxy. I mean, who knows what's out there? No one's actually proven anything yet.
I appreciate your free thinking, and I am on the exact same side on both of y'all. I agree. I will give Tim the point for actually articulating his reasoning. Because trust me, your next option for a tiebreaker is going to be explain the 3 levels of the Fermi paradox.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what that is.
Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3 civilizations in the universe, or at least within our galaxy.
I can make up a civilization structure. I am
that's like way over my head on that.
Boys and girls, because we're moving on to the next game.
I am a natural born systems engineer.
All right, so we are now. I said that whoever got that one would get the point for the last round, so we're now 2-1.
Woo.
The next game is Would You Rather. I will give you 2 options. You pick which one you would prefer, and then explain why it's the better choice. So
I love this one.
Well, I tried really hard on this one, so I hope that y'all enjoy it. Scooby, you'll be going first.
You better try hard. I'm just kidding.
I was born to try hard.
That's what I got on my license plate.
Would you rather fight 50 30-year-olds or 35-year-olds?
Oh my
I read
god.
that wrong.
Ooh, okay.
I read that wrong. My bad. Would you rather fight 5 30-year-olds or 35-year-olds? Not
I was about to
50-year-olds.
say 50 30-year-olds. Jesus Christ.
Well, this actually goes back to the thing we were talking about before. Because I can't stand kids, so I would rather fight the kids. It sounds so bad, but that's why.
So, Scoobs, you said you want to fight 35-year-olds because fuck them kids?
Which is honestly a hard bar to jump over, bro.
And I know it sounds so stupid. You know what? That's how I am.
I don't know. I played baseball
and
most of
then
my life. I can totally take on 30 kids.
It, but I'm not gonna say what happened to me, but there's just some things that happened. So yeah.
Wait, did you fight some kids?